Today we're back looking at some awful people. Okay, so I think this is a football game. Is this like real, or is he actually getting dragged off like that? Over a football game? Okay, I can't lie, I can't tell if that's like a real video, because sometimes with these videos they're fake but they look really real. But if I'm being completely honest, I've seen a lot of videos like that. Sometimes people get very angry very quickly, and it always seems to be over sports. If you're an adult that gets picked up and removed from a room like a child, you're an idiot. I mean, it's just embarrassing, isn't it? And it's also like a massive red flag. I'm so sorry, but if you're getting that angry that quickly, like that's not normal. I can understand, you know, people get angry over sports, you know, if their team loses. However, don't so much TV like that. Could you imagine if he had a partner and they upset him and then he reacted like that? That could literally end up with a death. Grandpa showed up and showed out. I think this is an American video. Basically, in America, at like colleges, they have like parent board meetings. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't think we have them in Northern Ireland. However, apparently this grandpa was not happy.
Good evening, cowards. Nice to see a bunch of fat, ugly women. Oh. What?
Excuse you.
Fat, ugly women?
No.
I'm speaking. They're fat, ugly women is what they are. Let's talk about it.
We're not having that.
You don't have to. Bye.
That ain't free speech.
It's called free speech. Bye.
That's not free speech. That's insulting.
Bye. That's good. Shut up.
I mean, it is free speech and it also is insulting.
We wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers rape the children's mind. And if you people are too stupid to know what rape is, it's called control.
Okay, so the video cut off there. I don't know what he was on about. But can we play the beginning again?
Good evening, cowards. Nice to see a bunch of fat, ugly women.
Fat, ugly women. Oh my god, he's brutal. I just want to know who pissed him off for him to act like that. The audible gasp from the crowd is my favorite part. I was like, damn, he really just said that. When we watch them videos, there's always that one person who gasps. It's kind of like a screamer. Have you ever seen something bad happen out in the world? Like, I don't know, like let's say someone falls over and like someone watching it randomly scream. I feel like screamers are also gaspers. But to be honest, I'd probably be gasping as well. Like he walked in there and said, hello, cowards, fat, ugly women or something like that. And yet again, I can guarantee you he's only saying that over something very small and dumb. He's probably angry over something that's not that serious. TikToker asked to shut the hell up in Toronto subway. I mean, it's about time one of these TikTokers got told to be quiet.
You should let me love you. Let me be.
Yo, shut the up.
I mean, do you want to know something? I'm with that guy, you know, I don't know when that video was filmed. I don't know if it was at 6 AM, 4 PM, or 10 PM. People don't want to hear you singing. You know, if you want to be a singer and sing out in public, get like a permit and bust. Sometimes buskers can sound crap, sometimes they can sound amazing. Don't be doing it on a subway. He spoke for everyone on that subway. He wasn't even that bad of a singer, but it's the fact that you're doing it on a train. He also sounded pretty loud to me, so even if you had your headphones in and your music blasted to the highest volume, you'd probably still hear him. I think that's one of the first times in these videos we've seen a TikToker being told to shut up. We should make that more common. YouTuber messes around and almost finds out.
Here, let me have one. I was a kicker in high school.
That went right by my face.
Dude, there's this kid that I used to go to high school with. His name's Samuel. We should go up and... He works
Oh,
here.
so yeah, you're going out of your way to mess
Did
with
he hear that?
workers.
Yeah. So, Doug, is your name Samuel? I heard you're a little boy. Is that true or no?
What's up, bro?
I heard you're a little boy.
Yeah, it's fun.
What do you mean?
Oh, Samuel is not here to mess around.
What?
What's up, bro?
No, I just heard that.
Any available assistant manager?
What?
Guys,
Daddy on me.
go.
What?
I can show you what's up right
What?
now.
Whoa.
Stop.
This guy's coming at me and he works here. I just asked
Any
him.
available assistant manager?
I asked him where the toys were.
But you just didn't, though. Like, this is what annoys me about these videos. These kids go out of their way to irritate people, and then whenever they're confronted back and, you know, get a bit of the steam back, they just crumble. You weren't asking him about toys, you purposely targeted him to get under skin to get a reaction, and now you're trying to gaslight him. Like, I just don't understand. You know, if you're gonna go out and confront someone, stick to that. Continue to do it, don't crumble in front of them. Their behavior and comment is I was a kicker in high school quickly translated to I peaked in high school, now it's everyone else's problem. I don't even want to know what type of kid they were in high school because I know in my head, but I don't want to think about it. I feel like they're the type of popular kid who just thinks they're better than everyone else and it's like the hot kid. Everyone has one of them in their school, but the thing is, if you peak in high school, that you peaked in life. All the attractive guys in my old school do not look attractive anymore. They were attractive when they were like 15, 16. Now that they're like 20, 21, they don't look the same. So if you are in school and you don't think you're that handsome, trust me, you will look better later in life. The hot kids never look hot for long. This type of YouTuber is totally garbage. What irritates me yet again is the fact that they purposely went out of their way to target someone. They knew who that kid was and purposely went up to irritate him. And he's probably lost his job as well. You know, Samuel has probably lost his job in Walmart. But one day these kids are going to go up to that's the wrong person, end up with a broken nose. I'm an a-hole for assuming my baby could come to a Super Bowl party. Wife and I, late 20s, got invited to a Super Bowl party yesterday. We have a 15-month-old. I assume if the invite our kid was invited too. It was a text invite saying this is happening at this time and at this place, no other details. I mean, look, as of right now, are you in the wrong? Not really. However, if you are going to get invited somewhere and you've got a kid, maybe ask if you could bring your kid. You know, this is a Super Bowl party. Whenever someone says party, I'm going to assume a club-like party. I don't think you want to take a young baby to a club. In my history of going to Super Bowl parties, they've always been family friendly, so I didn't think twice about bringing my kids to my buddy's house. We were in the West Coast and it's over by 8, so it's a day thing and not really a late night. Apparently my kid was not invited. My buddy who hosted wasn't happy he was brought over. We had a discussion that turned into an argument and we left. He never mentioned no kids, but I'm at an a-hole for assuming he could come over. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give you a 6 out of the a-hole score. Are you a massive one? No. However, you probably should think about stuff like that in the future. You know, if you're getting invited to a party, especially for a Super Bowl, look, the Super Bowl's massive in America. I only watch it for the halftime shows. I only watch it for the Usher one and like the Rihanna one. However, if it is like a Super Bowl party, I'm gonna assume there's gonna be alcohol flowing. Do you really want a young baby around a bunch of old drunk men? Because a lot of times people do get wasted at these parties. I mean, all we have to do is think about the first video and this video. You know, someone could react like that. You really want that type of person around your child. Let me just say, your title is massively misleading. A baby can be held in your arms, can be comforted with a bottle or parsley or a small toy. A baby is generally cool as long as someone is holding him and looking at him. A 15-month-old is a toddler. A walking, talking ball of potential catastrophic destruction. Very different things at an adult party. Signed, a mother of 4. Okay, so that Redditor apparently has loads of children, 4 of them. But yet again, if we actually go back to the party thing, look, he did say Musa and we're family friendly. However, he probably should still say, you know, can I bring my child? I mean, that's what I do, and thank God I don't have a child. So are you a massive a-hole? No, but you are still a little bit of one. And maybe next time you should ask for more details. I'm an a-hole for telling my wife to return it all. My pregnant wife, 26 female, and I, 35, are struggling at the moment as I lost my job and my wife had to quit her job as she's suffering from an illness I cannot pronounce. Hypermesis gravidae. I don't even know, and I'm not going to try and pronounce it. I'm just going to assume it's not an illness you want to have. We've used up our savings and are currently living off our credit cards, but I've got a job line starting in March. My wife is very close to her sister, and a few days ago she confided in her that we're struggling. Her sister's never liked me, but has always been polite to me. She has always kept me at arm's length despite my attempts at trying to foster a warmer relationship. A few days ago my sister-in-law came to visit while I was away, and she was appalled at the state of the house and lack of baby supplies, as the baby room was bare bones and we hadn't bought many baby things. When I arrived back home, she had given me a lecture and taken better care of her sister and scolded me for not getting ready for the baby. The next day she came back and she had bought things for the house and the baby. My wife also told her we had to sell her car to pay off some bills and rent. Again, my sister-in-law had to show off and she bought her a car. To top it all off on Sunday, she sent her 50k and texted her this: "This is your money and your baby's. Do not use it on that man. If you need more, tell me and I'll send you more. And remember, wherever I am, there's a home for you." Okay, so by the sounds of it, your sister-in-law is a pretty good sister to your wife. She bought your baby stuff, she bought her car, she sent her $50,000. Do you realize how much money that is? I feel like your sister's trying to make me look like a failure and express that to my wife. My wife and I arguing. In a fit of anger, my wife said I only feel like a failure because I've been failing. She has apologized since, but I still stand by telling her to return everything, as I feel like accepting her sister's so-called generosity is a way to manipulate my wife into thinking I'm a bad husband. I mean, yeah, you are a bad husband if you're literally making her return everything. So let me get this straight. Your sister-in-law has sent your wife $50,000, bought stuff for the baby, and bought her a car, and you want to return that stuff just because it hurts your ego. At the beginning, I wasn't actually against you because, you know, I can understand it might not be the easiest to get along with, like your wife's sister. Some families are weird that way. However, it's a fact your sister's trying to help her and you wanted to return everything. Yes, you are an a-hole. You're the a-hole. What sort of husband are you if you want your wife to be without a safety net for her and your child just because it bruises your ego that you cannot support them well enough? I understand that losing your job can be difficult, but you know what is more difficult: being pregnant and expecting a child without any sort of financial security. Her sister is generous and caring for her. She doesn't care for you, but you know what? You're not giving her many reasons why she should with this behavior. You're literally putting yourself as a priority over your pregnant wife and future child. She's not manipulating your wife into thinking you're a bad husband, you're acting like one. That person took exactly what I was thinking and put it into words. I can understand, you know, you've lost your job and you're having issues with finances. That's so stressful. But your wife is being given help and you want her to return that. Like, that is just not how it works. That's not a good thing. If anything, that's a bit of a red flag. Like, by the sounds of it, you do have a bit of a hurt ego. Your wife has literally been bought a car, been given stuff for the baby, been given money to survive, and you want her to give it all back. I wasn't against you at the beginning, but now I'm against you. Like, yeah, you absolutely are an a-hole.
How to look like you care for the environment. Part 1.
Oh,
Get
is this an
your friend to film
influencer?
you filling up rubbish bags with sticks. Part 2, now pull off an Oscar-winning performance of you struggling in the wind.
Oh my god, look how dramatic it is. It's like something out of a LA film.
Part 3, celebrate your good deed by doing a dance. Part 4, leave rubbish bags behind once you're done.
They just left the bag there. They do always weird shit with the bags, like they need to clean up the rubbish, and I've been watching this place anyway.
Okay, so I think they actually got heckled by someone at the end for basically leaving the rubbish. But that reminds me of other videos I see. Have you ever seen videos out there where people give homeless people food? I've seen so many videos like that, and I always think, you know, would they actually help the homeless people if they weren't filming? And are the actual homeless people homeless? You do realize there's influencers and like YouTubers out there who hire fake homeless people just so it means they can film them videos and make it look like they're a good person, while pretend to pick up trash and then leave more trash than what was there. Is it even that difficult to like put the trash bag in the bin? Like, I can guarantee you there's probably a bin like 30 meters away from them. I've seen this before, but has anyone seen the actual TikTok she posted? Just assuming TikTok, by the way. I would say it was either posted on TikTok or Instagram Reels, or maybe even Facebook, I don't know. But I've got a feeling they probably would have taken that video down and possibly deleted their account. You know, they got exposed on one of the highest levels ever. It's the fact that they filmed themselves doing something really, really good, and then it turns out it was all fake, and they left more rubbish. DoorDash drivers stealing my shoes. Imagine if he like falls down the stairs. Oh, so he's looking around for camera. He's acting very suspicious. And he's going in. He's gonna try and nick them. Right in front of the camera. Yeah, so that right there is basically theft caught on camera. And yet again, I feel like these people never see the cameras. Dumbass looked at the camera like 17 times and still takes them. I feel like a lot of them people don't really understand cameras. I always see videos like that where people basically try to break into someone's house or like are playing like a prank or stealing. And they stand to the side thinking they're not in view of the camera when they just are. You know, if you walk in front of the camera, if you stand right beside it, you're going to be seen. That's how the camera works. I've noticed a lot of people don't realize how wide the range is in doorbell cameras. You see a lot of videos of people who think they just need to avoid being directly in front of it, even though the camera would be pretty pointless if that's all it could see. It is just people being dumb, and do you want to know something? Let them be dumb. Put it this way, we get to laugh at them. You know, they also get in trouble and arrested. He looked at the camera about 5 times and still nicked the shoes on camera. Well, anyways, guys, let's really leave that video there. If you seem like more videos like this, let me know. I definitely will. Press subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.